can't make a good goddamn Turtles film for some reason. But no, I won't enjoy that movie. I mean that movie. But hey, who would win in a fight? Sly as Cobra versus Andrew Bernarski as Leatherface and his family. I say Sly because he got a gun. Got that gun right there. You just shoot him right in the face. So okay, you got a chainsaw, but I got a gun, and then I got a pistol, and then he got grenades like hidden in his damn. Think about if that's another thing about Cobra is just he's got just how many cops do you know just carry grenades? But he does. He's prepared. He's got fucking grenades. He's like, usually it'd be just, stuff to clip your fingernails, but no, he's got fucking grenades. He's like, he's ready for anything. He's like, I got grenades. I'm like, you don't know many cops that just have fucking grenades. He's got that fucking Jatomatic, whatever the hell it's called, machine gun, laser sighting. So I think Sly as Cobra would whip Leatherface's ass and whip his family's ass and he'd break fucking Arlie Ermey's teeth out, curb stomp his ass. That character, you say. He's like, you're sheriff? Not anymore. Punch him like he did Monty or whatever the fuck. So yeah, I would say Sly would beat the shit out of him. Anyway, thanks for your questions, LA. Very nice of you. Sorry, had to cut there. But moving on to some more questions. Next up, I have Adam Sutherland. Thanks once again for sending the questions. You said you never played Halo. If you do one day, please play the first game. Don't play Reach. Reach is the prequel. Okay. But yeah, I've never played Halo. I don't own an Xbox or an Xbox 360 or PS3, which I know Halo's on PS3, but I just mentioned that. Maybe one day, but I have PS2 games I haven't even played yet, so it's kind of stupid of me to buy any of those if there's PS2 games I haven't even played. Let's see. And then Jude Lostboyz has a question. Thank you for sending question. If you could become a superhero character in an upcoming film, what would your superhero name be? What would your superpower be? And what would you choose for the title of the film? Now that's got you thinking like the Good Times roll. Jude. What would my superhero name... What would my name be? What would my superpower be? What would you choose for the title of the film? Shoot. Superhero character. Zombie cop. That would be zombie cop. Is that a person who cannot die? And I think that'd be a fun superhero, zombie cop. Who's like a guy who wants to be just a normal cop, but then he can't die, and so that's how he can be sort of a John McClane sort of type of thing, but anything he does, he kind of messes up. But he can regrow his tissue. Like if his arm falls apart, there's soda. Maybe because he was drinking soda when whatever happened. Was it Tatsuways? Was it lightning? Was it whatever? But he's drinking soda, and so that can help him bring back his tissue. Or whatever it is. It could be beer. It could be whatever. Water. I don't know. Maybe the name would be just a typical guy. Maybe it'd be like Phil. It's like, Phil? Who the fuck is Phil? I'm Phil. Yeah, people make fun of the Phil. Nah, not Phil. How about Steven? Steven seems like a good name, but I would be zombie cop. That'd be my kind of superhero, zombie cop. I mean, for an upcoming film, yeah. Zombie cop. Did I think, really put some really interesting special effects. Could just imagine driving home from a hard day, but he's all like skulled out and people look at him. He's talking about, what's your problem, right? Did you have a bad day like I did? Take a look. You think you had a shitty day? That or he had like his head got cut off and it's on the dashboard and he actually has to pick it up and move it. It's like, did you have a bad day? And pick it up and move it again. Or look, you gotta get home and get some rest. So that'd be my take on it. But thank you for the question. Cimozzen. Do you like The Principal with James Belushi? I enjoy that film. I enjoy The Principal with James Belushi. I actually bought the DVD quite a while ago. It's with Belushi and Louis Gossett Jr. I thought Belushi is a lot of fun. I thought he really did well with the, how I put it. I thought he really did well with the character. I mean, Belushi can't really think of him as tough, but I bought him as a tough guy, but at the same time, he knew what situation he was in, so he had a good sense of humor to it as well. At times, he kind of knew he was over his head, and Louis Gossett Jr. really played off him well. It was kind of a film, before they did The Substitute or Dangerous Minds, you had The Principal. So I really like The Principal. How much did it cost to buy all of your new DVD shelves? Um, Too much money. Uh, Saving up and all that, I think each one was around 30 some dollars. 30 some dollars, I would say. And, it was a lot of shelves, so, quite a bit of money. But it was either that or have them keep stacking up and they just fall over and I'm much more satisfied with that. It just looks much better. It's much easier to get a movie, and it was one of those things you just had to do. Of the coming back style horror movies, which do you recommend more? The First Power, Destroyer? I like Destroyer. I have fun with it, but definitely the First Power. I reviewed the First Power a couple times. I think one's gone, but there is a review of the First Power still up. But I love the First Power to death with Lou Diamond Phillips. In fact, weirdly enough, I know my friend Mike, OCP, did a good job on the review recently. The First Power I love with Lou Diamond Phillips, because to be honest, fucking Fallen with Denzel Washington stole from the First Power. I swear they did. Fallen with Denzel, which I hate, because I hate the ending, I hate what happens. I think that's why the ending to the First Power doesn't bother me as much. I mean, it is a little bit of a problem, but at least it's not like Fallen. But the First Power, I love Jeff Kober's bad guy, who has that creepy looking mask. You'll see you around, buddy boy. I like the girl who plays the psychic, and she tells me, you can't keep killing forever. And Jeff Kober's like, you want to bet? Lou Diamond Phillips, I really enjoy as an actor. I really think he's a very underrated actor. Very underrated actor. It's my favorite film that he's involved with. Robert Resnikoff, I think it's the only film he got to direct. He never directed again. It's a fucking shame because I think it's a very well-directed film. It's because the film has the area, the location has a more grounded feel, like a realistic feel. Talking about like the location, like you would see like an NYPD Blue type of show. So you have that grounded look. It made the crazy offense that's more fun to watch. And there's a lot of great scenes. Yeah, you have Jeff Goldberg jumping, his character jumping, falling all the way to the ground, and you see it all in one shot land and fall. Then you have the scene where the killer literally takes a ceiling fan, rips it up, starts it up, and it's like a big fucking soft. And like Lou Down is trying to shoot through it, and he can't, and he has to get out of there. You have him and the Lou Diamond Phillips and the sidekick falling through the sewers. So I think it has some really good set pieces. Lou Diamond Phillips does a great job. I really like the score. I like the idea. I really, again, I swear that not Seven, Fallen, Fallen took stuff from the first Power, and I think the first Power is much better. It's a shame that the director never did anything again. But Destroy I have some fun with. But the first Power, I thought it was a better made film. I thought it was like the Killer, and I have fun with the Killer and Destroyer, but he's fun, but he's over the top. But Jeff Cobra, I thought he was actually pretty creepy. And again, I really like Lou Diamond Phillips. I just really had a lot of fun with the first Power. I love the first Power since I first saw it. What is your biggest guilty pleasure? Guilty pleasure. A guilty pleasure. A guilty pleasure? Biggest guilty pleasure that, guilty pleasure. I like furry porn. I'm just kidding. I just had to try it. Seriously, I like women in fursuits, teddy bears and bunnies. I like My Little Pony. I'm a brony. Nah. And by the way, if you're a brony, that's fine. If you like My Little Pony, that's fine. Me, I watch them. I don't get it. If you like it, that's cool, but I don't get it. It's not for me. I'm more of a Ninja Turtle guy, I guess. But yeah, I'm not one of those guys like, oh, how dare you? Just if you're not hurting me, then I don't care. But I'm sorry, I'm just trying to have fun with the Q&A. But seriously, my biggest guilty pleasure, it's hard. Biggest guilty pleasure, because I pretty much say anything. You know me. I mean, I'm pretty honest with stuff. Um, hmm. Hmm. I don't. Hmm. Biggest guilty pleasure. A film that I'm guilty. Like, oh, I don't want to mention it. I don't want to mention it. Reading fan fiction stories. At least I used to. I don't read fan fiction stories that more, but I read a lot of fan fiction stories in the past, and I don't know if that's a guilty pleasure, but have some fun with that. Listen to Michael Jackson. I like Michael Jackson music. If that's a guilty pleasure, I don't know. But I like Michael Jackson music. What the hell is that? We're going out tonight. Silverback, Nickelback. I've listened to Nickelback. I actually like some of their songs, Nickelback. Um, so I don't know if that's guilty pleasure. And so uh, I don't hate Howard the Duck, but it is one of those so bad. But yeah, I can watch it. So I guess that's a guilty pleasure. Same with Ninja Turtles 3. So I don't know. Maybe those are the guilty pleasure. I don't know. I remember a while back you showed you had the complete collection DVD of the Children of Corn movies. None that they are god awful. What is the top worst? I haven't seen the Children of Corn films yet. I haven't seen them yet. I'm waiting until I review them to see them. I've only seen the first one, the second one, and the remake. And I know the first one I like the most, and the remake I hate the least. I hate the most. And the first one I like the most. So it'd be 1 I like, 2, 3. I mean, the remake I fucking awful. But I haven't seen them yet because again I'm waiting for a review to review them. Random, but is the town you live in close to Eldora, Iowa? I've never heard of Eldora, Iowa, so I don't think so. Let me put it this way: where I'm close to the biggest one closest is probably Iowa City. Iowa City. So if that's near Eldora, then yeah. But either way, thanks for the question, Cimozzen. Very nice of you. Check out Cimozzen's channel. He has some really good DVD updates.